Hi, I'm John Barber with Military Sales and Service, and we've got a great Parrot training video showing some new products that are coming out for this holiday, coming to an APHIS exchange near you. I'd like to introduce Jazz with Parrot to show us through some of those new products. Jazz, take it away.
Thanks, John. So I am the trainer for the Americas for Parrot, and I guess that means that I'm the expert on all of these products. The good news is I have created a tool to make you guys the expert, and so you guys on the portal can download and encourage others to download the Parrot Trainer app so that everything I'm going to talk through right here today with all of these new great products, exciting opportunities, you're going to have a lot of questions about them. They're going to have a lot of questions, and the app can help you answer all of them very easily. So let's start out. Let's check out first Parrot Mambo. And Mambo is the newest in the airborne mini drone range. Airborne mini drone meaning very much like our the mini drones that we had before, the Cargos and the Knights. This guy's built on a very similar platform, you'll notice, and you can check him out right here. So you see Mambo looks pretty familiar in terms of a small quadcopter, and just like the airborne drone, mini drones from before, this is a Bluetooth connection. So it pairs via Bluetooth low energy to the phone, which means it has about 65 feet of range. It does have a battery life of about 9 minutes. That is until you start adding on the accessories, and this is where it gets great. This is where it gets really fun, because not only is it a cool drone to fly, but it comes with some cool new gadgets that we can attach to it. In other words, I can pop on one time, I can pop the cannon. This guy shoots little airsoft beads, right? So right from my phone, right from the app, I'm able to control this cannon because it's attached, and you can see right on top there are some contacts there, electrical contacts, and so it controls electrically through the app, controls the different accessories. So in this case, the cannon, and I press the button and it launches these beads. Don't worry, you're not going to shoot your eye out. These are soft beads. Well, it doesn't shoot them super fast. How about that? Now, you get bored with the beads? No problem. You can then switch to the grabber, and the grabber allows you then to, it snaps on the bottom here, you can see. And again, electrically controlled. We just put it up through the top here, and I'll show you. And it makes contact right on top. And the grabber then allows me to pick things up. So now, picture I can reach down, pick up a packet of sugar, I can deliver it, maybe put a flower in here and deliver it on Mother's Day or Valentine's Day. How sweet, right? And check this out, it even comes with this little holder. All of these attached, just like all major brands of interlocking building blocks. You know, you could probably name at least one, I'm sure. So you could even put like the Mother's Day card or the Valentine's Day card in there, carry a little flower and fly it right in there. See how much fun this is? The idea is we want your customers to be engaged with the drones more often. We don't want them to just play with it once or twice and then, I'm bored with that and forget it. Instead, they can keep coming back to it because there's always a new adventure. Whether it's the grabber and carrying new things or trying a new challenge, or it's with the cannon and shooting small targets or aerial combat with your friend. All of those things can be done right here with this guy, the Mambo. So that's Mambo, the first in our airborne mini drones. Let's take a look really quickly at how this thing connects and how easy it is to fly. Okay, so as I mentioned, Mambo connects to the smartphone using Bluetooth. So it's important that, first of all, that your customers have a smartphone with Bluetooth and that the Bluetooth is on. Now, with all of that said, simply switch on Mambo. You can see that his little LEDs on the front are green, indicating that he's ready to go. And all they have to do is download the app, then FreeFlight Mini, and pair with the phone and open up, or to pair with it, they'd simply open up FreeFlight Mini, and you can see right here, it's looking for Mambo, and it should connect any second. So now, you see that it's connected. You can see right here across the status bar at the top, this one's saying, hey, you need to update. So this is how easy we've made the app. Everything's right there on the front page. You can even see the battery status and how many photos they've taken that are stored on the device that they need to transfer over. And this makes it very easy to manage all of that. But the fun part, hit the start button and you pull up the screen that asks you if you're ready to fly, and away we go. There are two joy pads here. This is vertical control and rotation, and this is forward, back, left, and right movement. Now, that's the fun part, but let's make it even more fun. You remember I said this has the attachments that you can add to it. So I'm going to attach the cannon to this, and you're going to notice once the cannon makes contact, then it automatically shows up on the phone. And so now I can control this guy. I can control the cannon right from the phone. So I'm going to press that and it opens it up like a safety. Okay, so now I'm ready to launch one of these beads. But first, let's get it into the air. Let me show you how easy this thing is to fly. So I'm going to press the takeoff button, and without doing anything else, this drone is just going to come up and it's going to hover. And it will just stay just like that until I tell it to do something different. In this case, I'm going to tell it to fire. So I'm going to launch a bead. Look out. There it is, coming at you. And then to land it, just hit the landing button. Hopefully you do better than I do right there. Drifted to the left. Okay, so that's Mambo. Piece of cake. Fun to fly, and again, anytime you change the accessories, you change the entire experience. And so this is the drone that's going to keep them coming back and playing again and again and again. All right? Next up, Parrot Swing. Now, Parrot Swing is a unique quadcopter / mini drone in that it is the first convertible mini drone, meaning you can have one or two types of experiences here, and it's all user controlled and it's extremely cool. First off, let me show you this. The design of the drone itself, you can see it's got a very, I don't know, sci-fi, space age design to it, you can see, and it gives it a couple of, I think, exciting new features that I think you're going to love. So I'm going to turn it around here to the back, and right on the back of the box, and you can show customers this right away. On the back of the box, check it out. It takes off like an ordinary quadcopter, vertically up, vertically down, lands like an ordinary quadcopter. You can even fly it that way, but with the press of a button, bam, it flies like a plane. That's why I say it's convertible. Flies like a quadcopter, flies like a plane. And it's all just at the press of a button. And you'll notice right in the middle, the button I'm referring to, it's not just the phone, but there's a controller that comes with it. Okay, and that controller is called FlyPad. All right, so let's take a look at it. Inside this box are two products, one being the Swing, okay, and the other being the FlyPad. So these are both inside the one package. They're sold as a set. Reason being, you can fly Swing with just a phone, but it flies about 19 miles per hour, so this thing could easily get away from you if you're just flying it with your phone. You want more range, you want better connectivity, you want precise control, and that's what FlyPad offers. So let's take a look at how easy this is to connect and how much fun it is to fly. So to connect these, fairly straightforward. First of all, Bluetooth needs to be switched on your phone. Okay, and next thing is you need to have your full battery, charge the batteries on both of these devices. The cable comes in the box. They both charge via micro USB, very simply right there on the front of FlyPad. Now, you'll notice I have the phone attached to FlyPad here. The phone is not 100% necessary with FlyPad, but it does give you the opportunity now to completely customize the experience. You can see that I'm already connected here. Once you turn FlyPad on, once you turn on the drone, these two are going to automatically pair. Okay? And if Bluetooth is switched on your phone, it's going to allow you to select from the menu right in front, right here, the drop-down menu. It's going to allow you to select Swing. So once you've connected once, it will always find it again. Now that it's connected, I can go here, I can completely customize every single control on this controller. Every joypad, every button, even these buttons on the back, right? So this will look very familiar to you gamers out there because it's laid out very much like a gaming control. And so the good news is now you get to completely customize the experience. If you want it to turn to the left when you press number 1, you can program it to do exactly that. You want it to do a barrel roll, you can make it do exactly that with all of these buttons. Okay, now that we're connected, you can see I've selected from the drop-down menu the Swing, and so that's this guy right here. Something to note about Swing, the top of Swing has white outlines on it. The bottom does not, okay? That's important because when you take off with Swing, you'll want to be able to look at the white portion of it because when it lifts off and you send it flying like an airplane, you want it to fly away from you, not at you, okay? Makes sense? So always make sure you're looking at the white part right there. I'm going to hit the start button right on the front, and now you can see I'm going to press take off, and away it goes like a quad. Now I'm going to have him rotate, And like I said, it flies like a plane. So I'm going to press this trigger button right here. And when I press this trigger button, okay, it is going to switch to plane mode, and it will fly just like a plane back to me. Now I know it's flying quite slowly, but I can make it fly even faster. Oh, it's just a very small room. So we're going to have it land. You see how easy it is. It's a piece of cake, and it's a lot of fun. Now, this thing, like I said, flies 19 miles per hour. So if you see somebody grabbing one of these, they say, boy, I'm going to buy one of these. This is going to be fun. Say, why are you only going to buy one? It's more fun if you get two. They fly fast. You want to pilot and race, okay? So best used outdoors, but obviously you can use it indoors with some limited success, okay? That's swing. So Mambo, swing, but I got one more for you. Okay, so now let's talk about Bebop. Now, you guys in stores have the original Bebop, Bebop 1, so you have the red and the blue and even the Sky controller in the stores. Now, what I've brought today is the next generation Bebop, just to kind of give you guys a glimpse at what the future might look like. And, you know, just so you know, there's a lot of similarities between the two. So I'll talk through some of those and some of the reasons why your customers would want one of these and the questions they're going to ask. Probably the first question they'll ask, especially stateside, do I have to register this with the FAA? And the answer is yes. The mini drones, no, but the larger drones, anything that weighs above 0.55 or 55/100ths of a pound has to be registered with the FAA under 55 pounds. Now, that's a misnomer. It's actually the pilot registering. So you register as a pilot, letting them know that you're going to be flying an unmanned aerial vehicle, and they give you a number that then you have to list on the drone. It's that simple. You can check it out on Parrot's website. There's a link to the FAA. Also, in the Free Flight app and in the training app, you can find a link to the FAA regulations. Now, you'll want to make sure that what the regulations are in your area, because I know not all of you are located stateside. So that's the first question you'll probably get. The next question is, well, how long does the battery last? And the answer to that with Bebop is 22 minutes. So you actually get two batteries in the box. Each one lasts 11 minutes. That means that when one runs out, they can immediately put it on a charger. It takes probably 45 minutes to an hour to charge, but that gives them another 11 minutes to go and fly, and they can purchase additional batteries if they like. So that means they can keep rotating them out and keep it in the air as long as they like. The other thing I get asked a lot is, what about the camera? The camera on Bebop 2 is the same as the camera on Bebop 1. You notice right on the front it says 14 megapixels. Okay, and it is a Blu-ray quality video camera. Okay, I can't emphasize that enough. I want to make sure that when we're speaking with customers and educating salespeople, that we're educating them with the right tools. So I never say 1080p, 1080i, 4K, 2160. You know what, that all sounds like, I don't know, technobabble. So do away with that. How many of us have watched a Blu-ray video on our television, be it a 1080p TV or a 4K TV? When was the last time you watched a Blu-ray and thought, man, if only this looked better, right? The reality is, this little drone for the price point, okay, that Bebop for the price point shoots Blu-ray quality video and 14 megapixel still shots. So now they can put this thing in the air and they can get whatever shot they want, wherever they want to grab it. That's the beauty of it. Now, the range on this is a little over 900 feet. That's 3 football fields end to end. Now, that's if it's connected just to the smartphone. All of Parrot's products connect to the phone using an app, okay? And in this case, the app is Free Flight Pro. And Bebop and Bebop 2 use Wi-Fi connectivity. So if you've ever walked into a coffee shop and connected to the Wi-Fi hotspot in the coffee shop, then you already know how to connect to the Bebop drone. But I'll show you anyway. I'm going to open up my settings in my phone, and within settings and Wi-Fi, you just go find the network that says, in this case, Bebop 2 right there. And when I connect to that, okay, and you should only have to do this one time. Now that I'm connected, bam. I go and I open up the Free Flight Pro app. This is it right here. Okay, and you will see I am connected, and you will see, haha, you can see my fingers on the camera right there. Okay, so we're ready to fly with this guy, and all you have to do is open it up, and again, you get that familiar 2 joypads, okay? It defaults to this joypad mode because there are a lot of gamers out there, and how do gamers interact with the world? These 2 thumbs, okay? So in this case, we interact with the world just like this. So we can fly Bebop anywhere we want to go, up, down, rotate side to side, forward, back, left, and right. And you can control the camera just by moving up and down right there. You can look all around. Hey, there you go. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
All right, there you are. All right, so this is a live video shoot. Now you know. All right, so it's that easy to control, and I'll tell you, it's super easy to fly. But here's the trick that you'll need to know that you can share with your customers and with the salespeople. And I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to back up here close to the camera, and I'm going to open up the settings. Now, in the settings, you'll notice multiple settings here along the sides. Now, this holds true with all of Parrot's drones, mini drones and drones. You can go in and you can change the piloting settings. So if you want to try a different mode of piloting, you can select it there. But this is the part I want to show you, okay? Max inclination. If you are a beginner, you want to make sure you turn that way down. That makes the drone move slowly, slowly. Call it driving Miss Daisy mode. Or if you feel like Ricky Bobby, you can ramp that up and it will fly at about 35 miles per hour across the room. Let's make sure we're outdoors at that speed. The other thing is maximum tilt speed, how quickly it tilts. Max vertical speed, how quickly it goes up and down. Max rotation, how quickly it turns side to side. You can even turn on bank turn if you want to see it do fly like a fighter jet, okay? The other thing is you go to positioning, and this is where you can geofence. Geofencing means you can set limits. You can say, hey, my maximum altitude in the US is 400 feet. So I'm going to set it to only 390 feet, okay? And my max distance, I want this thing to fly far, far, far away. Now I know connected to my phone, I can only go about 900 feet, maybe 1,000, okay? But I want to make sure that if I'm connected with the controller, you know, I can go up to 1.2 miles with Sky Controller. So I want to ramp that all the way up. And now this allows me to contain the drone and keep it within on a virtual leash. Okay, so it's that easy to control and to set the limits with this thing. Okay, and from there, you can literally fly it with one finger, press takeoff, it lifts off, press landing, it lands. Want it to do flips? Guess what? We've thought of that too. We put flips into the app, so there's a drop-down menu right up here. You can select front flip, back flip, roll left, roll right. You can look like a stunt pilot, even if you've never piloted before. That's the cool thing about Bebop. But I think probably the coolest thing, and this is what you want to stress to people, is that if you'll notice, the camera is built in. It doesn't hang below. There are no long legs. That means it's compact. It's lightweight. You could put this in a backpack and you could take it with you hiking. You could take it anywhere you want to go and you can capture that shot. And you don't have to worry about carrying a lot of gear with you. You don't have to carry a lot of bulk because all you need is your small drone and your smartphone and you're ready for adventure. That's the beauty of the Bebop drone. Take it with you anywhere and capture whatever memories you like. So let's make that available to your customers. Let's remind them about these great products. Let's show them how easy these things are to use. And let's educate everybody at the exchange there and how to use these things and how fun they are. Because these are going to represent a huge opportunity for a lot of people out there to have a great time this holiday season. So this is the Parrot Trainer app. For those of you that have not downloaded this app, please do so and encourage everyone that you talk to at the exchange to download it as well, including customers, because there are lots of great resources in here. I want to show you a few things just to start off, all right? So we talked about the mini drones. Here they are, Mambo and Swing. So you can select either one of these. There's Mambo, and you can see all of the different accessories and attachments that come with it. You can see how it looks in flight. And by the way, yes, you can fly Mambo with FlyPad, as you see there. But it's got your key selling points in here, everything that the customer might want to know. You know, if they have a question about it, why would I want to bring these home? Right, so everything they want to know there. Here are the features. Features just tell the story of what's packed inside this drone, but we've listed them all here so your customers can see them. how to set it up so you can become an expert in how to connect this thing, how to make sure that it works properly. You can answer all of their questions. You can even show them a video, and if I were connected to Wi-Fi now, there would be a video that would pop up right there, and you could click it, YouTube. It takes you right to the video, shows you how to fly it. Specs. Some people want to know all the technical specifications. They're all in here. Accessories that you could recommend, extra batteries, propellers, right? Don't forget tablet and smartphone accessories. And probably my favorite part is here are the frequently asked questions, right? Does it require registration with the FAA? Click it and boom, the answers are at your fingertips. So we've literally put everything right here into the app for Swing, for Mambo, and even with the drones you saw, there's Bebop right there. This one might look familiar to you. Okay, so everything you need to know about the drones, they're all in here. And yes, you might even see some exciting new products, some things that maybe you haven't seen before, that maybe you'd like to see. And you know what, don't be shy, ask about them, find out about them, look them up. And if you want to be the first to learn about any new Parrot product, then you got to download the app. It's that simple. Yeah, it'll hit the roof in here. Okay, that's it. Okay, so one last thing, and that is you're going to get one of these in your stores as well, and you're probably going to be the person responsible for setting it up. I have great news, all right? The instructions are included. They come in the box, so be sure and follow the instructions. A couple of them can be a little obscure, but I'm sure with a little trial and error, you'll be able to piece this thing together, just like John and I were able to. And in fact, to show you how easy it is, we even created a little video, so you can take a look at it right about now. Welcome back from lunch.
Yeah,
all right, I got John back.
Hey guys, I hope you really appreciate all the great knowledge that Jazz brought to you on Parrot. We're excited about this shipper program for the holiday in APHIS. Navy and the Marine Corps aren't able to sell drones yet, but we're hoping for 2017 we'll be able to sell drones in those stores as well. So anyways, enjoy it, have a lot of fun selling this, get this in a high visibility location in the power zone, and have a great Christmas. Thanks guys.